Baby. Look at that. Good morning. You all are in for a surprise. I've seen some of the comments here. I have a Notre Dame shirt on, and you can see through the map. Okay, it's green, and I knew it was going to happen, and I just really didn't care. So I thought, well, we'll do it so you can see. Look at that. If I go down here, whoop, you can see the snow through the Notre Dame. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Well. Whatever. I'm sure someone will say something about it. Yeah, I'm glad too. I'm glad that we don't copy anybody. I am. I really am. I'll tell you what I'm most glad about, though, are these cowboy hats. I'm going to make sure I put this on right. I don't know if there's a right or a wrong way, Brett. That seems to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to say to you here this morning is welcome to the stream. Cowboy up. How about that? We're the social media cowboys of weather. I debated on wearing the cowboy hat, and then I thought, you know what? I'm going to put it on. I thought it needs to be worn for multiple reasons. One, we are original. We don't copy people. That's always fun. Two, we've been called things among things here over the last week. Mitchell, how are you back in the chat? That guy is back in the chat, by the way.
What?
Yeah. Anyways, howdy. Tip of the hat to you, whatever the Cowboys say. What do they say, Brett?
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. We're here to hype it up and give you a bunch of garbage here. Anyways, it is the national championship pregame for Notre Dame in the
semifinals.
Nittany Lions here. I have a great graphic I'd like to share with you all. My prediction for the game. And by the way, I think we're going to try to do a halftime live tonight.
Oh boy.
I think we're going to try to do a halftime live. I do want to display our unbiased approach here to the Notre Dame game. I don't have a bias. I don't know if you do, Brett. I just am showing you what I think the outcome's going to be. And so my uncle sent me this. Mark Clark, my uncle, sent me this, and I thought, this is great. Got to put it on the live stream. Got to wear the cowboy hat. Got to have some fun, and talk weather with you all. I will get to the weather update today. I'm sure someone's going to be like, Michael, I wish you would just be serious and get over this stuff. And people don't listen to you when you do this. And I get it, and that's okay. I'm not for everybody. Well,
somebody wants to know where Snowski is.
Snowski's here. He's here. We got him. He's our trusty sidekick. There he is right there. He's always here to hang with us. There he is.
Snowski's around to let you know that we mean business in terms of snow.
Yeah. When we put Snowski up, it's going to snow. He's here. So we're cowboying up today. You know, we're doing all the things, and we're here. Brett,
We're here. We're having fun.
It looks like it's like scaled weird.
Oh, it's here. You're zoomed out. Oh,
Did I
I've got
do
my
Brett has his hat on too as
my
well.
hat on. Yes, I had to do red, of course.
My handy. Are you on this one? You want to do this one?
I'm not very smart.
Yeah. Brett is here. By the way.
There you go.
There we go. With our update as well, and yeah, guys. So all fun and games. Big winter storm coming. We're gonna ride away into the sunset on some more snow tomorrow. So no, but nonetheless here, let's get into the outlook. Hopefully I'm qualified and certified here by the local media authorities, Brett, to give this forecast. Hopefully I have the knowledge and the skill set.
I am
I'm
giving
just a social media cowboy.
I'm giving you the permission, and we are officially copywriting this video.
Copywriting the video, yeah. Look, my can's even green. I'm a hot wreck today.
Yeah.
You
did
guys-
you show them your
I did.
Irishman? Yeah.
I showed him what happens if I stand in front of the snow. Look at that.
He turns blue.
I'm a hot wreck. I'll get serious now because I know someone's going to get mad. All right. Winter storm. Let's get into the analysis. Share it with a friend. Tag a friend. Hit the like, hit the love. We're back on YouTube, by the way. We got our copyright issue taken care of. Some company overseas tried to hijack us, hold us at ransom, seriously. And we got it back. Called the people, even talked to them on the phone. People are crazy how they make money. But anyways, share it with a friend. Let's get in on the update here. And this is a look at radar here this morning. I'm going to put this into motion. It might take a minute to load all these frames because it's a big old image here with a lot of data. But you can see winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, winter storm watches. We've got portions of northern Alabama, northern Mississippi, western Tennessee, Kentucky, southern Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, winter storm warnings all across the area here. You can see the winter storm ongoing here across portions of Texas. It's snowing pretty heavily in the Dallas, Texas metro area this morning, which means that the Dallas area is probably shut down, if I had to imagine, getting heavy snow. The heavy snow is working into portions of southeastern Oklahoma. And guys, this is all about the pattern that we've talked about here now for several weeks. We've been talking about this since early December. We're going to have a big winter pattern come in, and it's going to bring a lot of winter. If we get 4 inches of snow in Indy today, which I think is a high probability, that's going to put us up to a foot of snow already by January 9th, which, by the way, would rank us in the top 5 or 6 Januaries. Doesn't take much to get into the top 3. I think the third one's 14 inches.
In the last 30 years or so,
Yeah.
last 30, 35 years, yeah. Gosh, we haven't had a super snowy January in a long time. It's been 11 years, back to 2014.
Yep.
And by the way, I think we forget too sometimes, we had 4 inches of snow at the end of November. And so we're actually probably already a
We're
good
already
bit.
at a foot.
Yeah, we're already at a foot of snow for the season. So
Yep.
if we're at 16 inches by January 10th,
Yeah.
that is impressive.
Yeah.
We haven't been probably there in a long time.
That's about 80% of the way of the season's normal. And I'll tell you what, for that, I'll put the cowboy hat right back on here. Cowboy up. Talked about that for a while. This is the snow moving in, all right? The snow moving in. How could you take me seriously? If someone turned it on and you saw it and they didn't know what we were doing, they would look at me and be like, this guy is a fool idiot. You know? I mean, just think we were just the dumbest guy that there was.
We
And that's
are,
fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
We you know,
I'm not-
we're changing the way. Weather made fun.
Weather made fun.
Weather
I'm not
made
worried
fun.
about it. Let's talk about the arrival of this system into the Midwest here with my cowboy hat certification. I earned that, by the way. I earned the cowboy hat certification.
You did.
I did. I earned it. We're going out here. The snow's going to start lifting northward. You can see the system across the south. it is going to bring a lot of, oh, look at that. It's going to bring its fair share of nasty weather, major ice potentially across the south, heavy snow, especially for the region that they're, in terms of what they're used to. It'll be major travel impacts down there. And then the snow's going to start working in here Friday morning, Illinois, and then getting on the Indiana-Illinois state line by tomorrow morning. And it's going to be snowing probably by about 10 a.m. And this snow tomorrow around the Ohio Valley, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, it's going to be a long duration, light to moderate snow. It's going to snow all day long. It's not going to be windy. It's not going to be anything other than a new additional accumulation of 2 to 4 inches with locally higher amounts. And it's just going to be a long duration event. I don't think it's a high impact event, but it's certainly going to accumulate on the roads, and it's going to require plowing and snow removal and all the things. You know, it's not going to be a major impact event, if you will, kind of like the last one. Snow continues here. This is at 1 o'clock here on Friday. Continues on to, here's 4 o'clock. You can see, again, a good batch of snow coming down. Along and southeast of 70 is where the heaviest totals are going to be focused, the heaviest banding. And I will tell you why. It's because there's a big snowpack there. This storm has been attracted to the snowpack. We've talked about that since last weekend. After the storm moved through, we talked about this storm. That was 5 days ago. And now it's here. It's come north considerably in the last, especially 48 hours. The trends have been remarkable with how far north and west this has come. And that's because it finds the baroclinic zone. We call it baroclinicity in the world of meteorology, where there's sharp gradients and differences in the thermal profile of the atmosphere, right? So just something to keep in mind. The storm's continuing. Ohio, Friday night, coming down statewide. Kentucky as well. Eastern Tennessee, still continuing here. Friday, it starts to come to an end between about 7 to 10 p.m. Indiana, it's out of here in Illinois by about 7 o'clock, 5 to 7 p.m. Central. And then it's exiting the state, 10 o'clock or so Friday night, okay? So just something to keep in mind. If the kids are getting out of school Friday, if you've got Friday evening sports, they're probably going to be canceled, if not dramatically delayed, or I don't know. I don't know how they'll handle that. I don't know how pickup will be, or taking the kids home on the bus. I can't speak for the superintendents of the schools, but I do know it will be snowing. There will be snow on the ground. It will be accumulating. So how they determine to battle that will be up to them. But certainly plan on extended delays in travel.
Yeah, and I think something to keep in mind too from a snow removal standpoint, similar to the last system, is it does last a long time. And so the good news is it's not going to be those really heavy bursts of snow that overcome pavement and, cause craziness in a very short period of time, but it's going to be a consistent snow where folks are going to have to be that are removing snow out on the roads all day long to keep up with it. It's probably not going to be a situation that it melts easily either, because it's going to be very cold.
Yeah.
And so certainly those guys have got to be tired. So keeping them in mind. And law enforcement too. It's National Law Enforcement Day.
Today?
Yes.
Wow.
And so give a shout out to all of our public safety and law enforcement officials.
Absolutely.
Because they're going to be working really hard over the next couple of days with more snow in the forecast.
Wow. I'll tell you what. Any law enforcement officer that is watching in honor of today, if you contact us, I'll give you a free 2-week access to Clarity. Free for 2 weeks. If you guys want to come and check it out and take a look at it, I'll give you a free year on the basic entry. And then if you if you'd like to try out the whole deal for 2 weeks in honor of the recognition of your service, keeping us safe, and the sacrifice that you all make, I greatly appreciate it. I, for one, have an uncle who's been in the force for 25 years, dedicated his life to it. So I have a brother-in-law who's a fireman. Absolutely appreciate you all. And if you're interested, contact us. We'd love to shoot you something for free, just as our appreciation to you, and see how we can, help you out a little bit. So
tag a friend.
Yeah,
family member?
don't be a dirtball. Don't lie and say you're a police officer and you're not. That would kind of be, or a fireman, or whatever, EMT. It doesn't matter what you are. Just don't lie. Be honest. We'll hook you up. I'm sure Lauren's going to love that. We might get flooded. I don't know. Sorry, Lauren, if you're watching.
We have, yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, but no, seriously, reach out. Massive amounts of respect for law enforcement and it's public safety and all that stuff. So let's get back to the forecast here. Again, the snow is moving out Friday night, 7 to 10 p.m. It's getting out of here. And then, on the backside of it, the cold comes back in and all the things. Let's look at snowfall. I believe this is the trend map?
Yeah, so this is the trend map. I can step in here and talk about this because I pulled this up. So guys, this was, I believe it was 4 or 5 runs ago, the run of the European model. By the way, this model has struggled a little bit over the past couple of runs. And so, or the past couple of weeks, I would say. It was too far south with this pass system quite a bit. And so if we take a look here, this was a couple of runs ago. You can see 2 to 4 inches down in Kentucky, but note the northwest trend over each and every run that we've had of late. Really, this past run is the only one that hasn't trended further northwest. It's been a little bit more consistent, but this particular model now putting down a nice swath of 4 to locally 5 or 6 inches of snow across south and east Indiana here, putting about 4 inches of snow in Indianapolis. And so it's been a consistent northern trend, as you can see here. And I wouldn't be shocked, don't look at that, I wouldn't be shocked if that continues here over the next couple of runs of the model. If we take a look real quick while we're doing this, I do want to be sure to give a shout out to Express Steel.
Ooh, Express Steel. Sorry if you all heard me talking and whispering, but I was making sure that I told the team that law enforcement or anyone in public safety might be reaching out for free trials. So they don't get bombarded with. Express Steel, yeah, I believe they've extended their hours this weekend due to the demand, the upcoming snow. Express Steel is sorry, the comments distract me. Express Steel is sponsoring the streams. You mentioned BAM, you get $100 off a snow pusher. Give them some love on Facebook, tag them, tell them thank you, follow them. If you need a snow pusher, you can't really go anywhere around here without seeing their equipment on somebody's machine somewhere. So they've been put to hard use here over the last week, and they're going to be put to use again tomorrow. So thank you, Express Steel, for sponsoring the stream here. Okay. Let's get back at it. Brett, you covered the trend, yeah? Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, the northwest trend that we've seen really on almost every run of the European model. And here what you're showing, temperatures are going to get very cold again as we work into early next week. I saw this morning it got down to -2 at my house.
Like actual air temperature?
Like actual air temperature.
That's nasty. How did it
s-
get down at my house? I'll have to check here. Let's see. Let's see what the morning low here was in Bargersville at my place. I imagine it probably was pretty similar. Let's see. Today, it got down to 3 degrees at my house.
3 degrees.
3
All right.
degrees, according to my station. Well, here's temperatures. This is going to be the feels like Saturday morning. We go throughout the day Saturday. So Saturday night into Sunday morning, waking up to a temperature there in the single digits once again. As we get into Monday afternoon and Tuesday morning, there is temperatures in the single digits once again. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Wednesday morning, it's going to be feeling like it's below 0. So just continual reinforcing shots of Arctic air where it's going to be really difficult to warm up, if at any here going forward. So with that, let's talk about the accumulation of snowfall. This is our official snowfall forecast product sent out earlier to Clarity folks by meteorologist Matt Griffin. Matt Griffin hand makes these maps here and sends them out to clients to their phones. I think this one was sent out this morning pretty early at 5 a.m. About 5:30 this morning, our clients got this. If you are in the, Brett, can we turn off the scroller just so they can see the color table? And so since we're going to give a snowfall forecast. We got to put the hat on here. Cowboy certified. Cowboy up here. Here's the snowfall forecast here for the area. All right, again, you're looking at a blanket 2 to 4 from Ohio, Kentucky, a lot of northwestern and north central Indiana into Michigan. And then as you get down in here into central and southern Indiana, that's where we're expecting a band of heavier snow, potentially to the likes of about 4 to 5 inches in spots. I think right through this area here, kind of Shelby, Morgan, Monroe, Brown, down through Bedford, Knox County, these counties down here.
Yeah, Jennings
County, a general 4 to 5 inches can be expected. It wouldn't shock me if further down to the southwest and southwest Indiana, western Kentucky, southern Illinois, if there's some 6-inch reports too. I don't think we're going to see 6-inch reports up here. I don't.
No, probably.
But I think some 4 and 5-inch totals are certainly going to be on the table. I don't think we're going to get upgraded to a winter storm warning. So don't, just so to keep you all informed, winter storm warnings are a lot more impact based than they used to be. This storm being its kind of longer duration, unless the models come in and trend heavier this evening or something, and we go over 5 inches, then that could be the possibility. But I don't anticipate there to be any winter storm warnings coming north. But again, some isolated higher totals here certainly possible. So just kind of something to keep in mind there. Again, I do. You said it was National what day?
National Law Enforcement is what Lauren.
National-
Am I right about that?
National Law Enforcement Day. All right, perfect. So again, if you're watching and you're in, law enforcement, we would love to extend a 2-week trial to you. There's also a contact form for public safety on our page.
Yes.
Isn't that right?
BAMWX.com. Hope, could you put that in the chat for people?
Yeah. If any of you want a free run at Clarity, the full package Pro Edition for a couple weeks in honor of that day, we'd love to help you out and then go from there. So free trial on us for no gimmicks. Okay. You don't have to sign up. You don't want to sign up. If you do, great. If not, that's great too. Just wanted to offer the service to you so you could try it out. So,
a couple of questions real
Yes.
quick in here about the forecast. Some people asking about the black lines, the black dash lines. That's just where maybe locally 5 inches could happen in the 2 to 4 inch range. There could be some locally higher totals in there. There are winter storm warnings in southern Indiana, the southern 2 Rosa counties, but we don't think that those will come north. Because for the NWS Indy office, it's 5 inches is typically the line, at least 5 inches, and I don't know if we're at least 5 inches.
Yeah.
On top of that, the other things they consider are wind, timing, and we're not going to have a lot of wind with this storm.
Yep.
The arrival's not going to be during rush hour. We'll still have some during rush hour on Friday evening, but
Yep.
I don't think, given all of that they will issue a warning, but you never know.
do we have any timing graphics here on? I'm going to show this screen. I want to show you guys my screen here. I'm going to share my screen just so you can see what our friends at Clarity are seeing. This is the timing graphic
look at
that was sent to the Clarity users. They got this to their phone. This is the timing of the event. So those of you asking, you can thank Matt Griffin for providing such fantastic, easy to read timing here on the snow. Watch the backside edge of this. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. It's out of here by 2 a.m. The Euro's slow with it. It's an all-dayer. It's an all-dayer for snow.
And maybe some backside snow showers.
And maybe some backside, yeah.
Saturday morning. And by the way, we'll need to keep an eye not on a storm, but maybe some kind of a weak little clipper system early next week.
Yep.
It's the type of pattern that we can get pesky snows that models don't pick up on very well. And so that will be something we need to monitor next week before maybe the next big storm around, the 18th, 19th of the month.
Yep. I'll refresh the page and we can play it again here just so you can see. So again, this is Clarity. We'll go into the hourly forecast section real quick. and you can see.
And it's on our hourly Insight, so that's a pro level feature.
Yep.
On the Insight, but I'm sure Matt also went through it in his video that's
sure.
on the app as well. That's available to everyone.
There, by the way, there's nothing like this on the market. I'm just telling you, there's nothing as good as this. This is the best that there is. This is just an amazing platform. So this is the hourly forecast just for Central Indiana tomorrow, just to give you an idea. I'll go back out here and show you the Insight for timing, because I know you guys are curious. But this is such a neat platform here to get all your weather information. I'll take questions while I'm showing you the timing again.
Let's see here. Dusty says, so nobody goes after me. I didn't ask about my flight for tomorrow again.
Oh, good, Dusty. God love you.
Yeah. Thanks for coming back, Dusty.
Yeah.
You're a nice guy.
You.
Really nice guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see here. What's Upper Ohio getting by Toledo? Looks like you're in the 2 to 4 inch range there.
Yeah, so here's the timing. I'm letting that finish up so you guys can watch that. That's your timing right there. Someone says your forecast isn't accurate unless you're wearing your cowboy hat. Sorry, I'll get on it. Sorry about that. There it is. We did create clarity. From the ground up, my friend. We designed every last bit of it.
Big shout out to Eric, who is on a much deserved vacation right now.
Yep.
He's a wizard, and so is Luke.
Luke and Brian.
Brian,
everybody that's had a hand in the technology side of Clarity. They probably, get tired of me. Why does it do this to me, Brett? It goes to this.
If you scroll up to the top right, here, I got it. I got you.
There it is. So what I do is I say, man, it would sure look cool if we could do this, and then I have to take it to them, and they have to say, well, you're annoying, but we're going to try. So the team comes up with the ideas, and then they put them to paper, and they make it work. So Clarity is an ever-evolving, constantly growing platform. There's nothing like it anywhere, I'm telling you. Is Johnson County in higher totals? Hard to tell on my phone. You're in the Johnson County's a 4 to 5 incher.
Yeah. 4 to 5, probably. You're in the purple barely, so you're right on that 4 or 5 inch line.
Yeah. I'm wearing the cowboy hat in honor of my friend who called me the social cowboy. I hope he's doing well today. I do need a cigar, Nancy. You're right.
They know you so well.
Yeah, I do need a cigar, and I'm gonna have one tonight watching the Notre Dame game, and then I'm gonna update you guys on the snow at the halftime show of the game. So, halftime tonight between Notre Dame and the Nittany Lions. We'll update you on the snowfall forecast tomorrow, like we did last week with the. That worked out well. Yeah, they opened up the second half running back a kickoff.
It worked out really well.
Fantastic.
And they got an interception or a fumble recovery right at the end of the half before. So maybe we're good luck.
Yeah, for sure. So, guys, if you're watching, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the X page, follow the Facebook page, tag a friend, share it with someone. Do me a favor, hit the likes, hit the loves, all the things. Okay, so. I'm going to go over a final recap here and of the storm, and I'm going to wrap it up. So if you guys have questions, this is what's happening. I'm going to recap. I'm going to sign off. All right. So just so you know, mousepad. Brett, will you just start real quick with Clarity Radar?
Here we go.
Right now we've got 18 states that have some sort of winter weather alert or advisory or something. A big snowstorm going on across portions of Oklahoma, Texas, city of Dallas getting hammered right now. This big storm system is going to work off to the east and northeast here. Winter storm warnings in effect for 8 different states across the south central U.S. Ice storm's going to happen here across the deep south as well. I'll take my need a cigar off. We'll have a cigar later there. And this is going to continue to work into the north and east here throughout tonight into tomorrow morning. We'll time it out here on simulated radar guidance with the idea of this starting to enter into the Illinois, Indiana area here tomorrow morning, probably the 6 to 7 a.m. time frame. And then as it moves forward here throughout the morning, it's snowing pretty good by 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. It's snowing heavy down here across the deep south, Tennessee, Kentucky. Note there's going to be a freezing line. There's going to be some ice involved in this here. And I'll show you the Clarity ice forecast in just a moment. But this continues to work off to the east. It's snowing really all day Friday. We're not looking at a bunch of wind or anything crazy other than a long duration light to moderate snow event across the Ohio Valley that will accumulate. I don't think it's going to be intense, but Friday afternoon, coming home from school, coming home from work, whatever the case may be, you're going to run into issues. No doubt about it.
You can kind of see there the darker blues where maybe there could be a little bit of some heavier snow.
Yeah, especially in the afternoon. This is Friday afternoon and evening. There could certainly be a band here of some more moderate to heavy snow. And the DGZ and kind of the atmosphere gets a little bit better set up tomorrow evening for the snow to come down at a little bit higher clip. Moves out of here late tomorrow night. After midnight, it's out. Ohio, it's continuing here until the pre-dawn hours of Saturday. Then it exits the region. Brett, let's jump to Clarity real quick and show the ice forecast here. Across the deep south, we could do the 2-day or whatever. Yeah, and turn the alerts off here. And again, this is the look at the ice forecast. You can see where it's the most intense here across portions of northern Alabama and then getting into portions of Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, that's a big
that
problem.
That could be a
down
disaster ice storm. The model output right now, how much is it giving Atlanta, Brett?
0.12, 0.15. I mean, that's enough to cause big issues down there.
Yeah, big ice storm potential here. Northern Alabama, northern Georgia here. Some places up here could get a half an inch of ice. Possibly, is that a half inch?
Just over a quarter inch.
Just over a quarter of an
0.3.
inch, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A quarter inch, 3/10 of an inch of ice. So a nasty element to this storm will be ice to the south. Further up, we can toss on the Clarity snowfall forecast. And again, this is the data that's fed into the applications of your devices. This is the snowfall forecast around. Again, if you look here, the heaviest of this magenta pink color.
I can actually go to next 24 hours to show where because I think there could be as much as 8 inches out in Arkansas here. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so a 24-hour look. These maps update every hour. If you get the Clarity edition, Pro Edition, you get these maps. But this is the forecast here across portions of eastern Oklahoma. 6 inch plus, 8 inches or more of snow being possible, maybe even in here into western Arkansas where you see the reds, that's 8 inches or more of snow. And then as we go forward and this kind of expands into the Ohio Valley here, we're going to have a swath of 2 to 4, locally 4 to 6 inches of snow. Some of the heaviest snow here is going to be seen across northern Tennessee, southwestern Kentucky. All right, in southwestern Indiana, there are winter storm warnings hosted here for 6 inches or more of snowfall. These maps, they're just incredible. These maps are again, they're in Clarity. This is a blend of over 100 different weather models. These maps update all day long. The data is it's bar none. I mean, it's just amazing how well this data does. And the one thing about our application is, unlike many others, we're not buying weather data from another vendor and putting it into our app. This is our weather data that we create and we customize and we make up. And so this is our stuff, right? We're not getting you to download a free app to give you some person's weather forecast, and a lot of times they don't even give you the actual takeaway. There's some crap out there. Not the Clarity app though. If you're in this app here, this is the 4. We'll call this the 3 to 5 inch range. We'll call this 3 to 5 inches if you're in the purple. All right, and there again, there can be some locally higher amounts here the further south and west you go. I don't think right now anybody in central Indiana is dealing with anything over 5 inches unless data trends up with more snowfall. So that's the idea right now, all right? We will look to come back possibly this afternoon, pending data, Brett. Maybe we'll do an update before the halftime show of the Notre Dame game.
Yeah.
But nonetheless here, look at the view here. Isn't this awesome?
Look how close, yeah, you can zoom all the way right into Indy.
Zoom right on in. And if you do, even if you do this, one thing I've kind of learned here a little bit, if you go to this, this is kind of cool. You go to view, we can zoom in. It makes the cities fatter a little bit. So you can see the cities a little bit better. But yeah, this is a look here locally at snowfall across central Indiana. You can kind of see that line for those of you that are really watching here. By the way, something else I'm really excited about, This is a preview into our new model platform. We're designing a whole new model platform. We're hosting every model in the world under a platform that is going to be fully interactive, custom domains, zoom around, fast. It's going to change the game. We're building it right now, and we're going to take over the weather modeling world as well. It's coming. I can't wait. This is a preview of kind of how it works. You can go anywhere you want. Boom, boom, really, really quick. In fact, I want to show you how quick it is. I want to show you something for those of you that might be curious. This is some products here. This is our future radar product. If I zoom out, I can create any domain I want. I can go anywhere I want. All I got to do is tell it where I want to go, and then all I got to do is click the play button. All right, it loads in the model, and I can literally go around. I can, as soon as the frames load, I can go around and zoom anywhere I want, and just, I mean, it's instant. I don't have to go to click on different domains. I can zoom into cities. Like this is like unbelievable.
Super high res.
Super high resolution. This is the data coming through the Arkansas area. It's flying right now. I may need to slow it down.
Whoa!
This is the Little Rock area, but man, the technology and the model data going into Clarity. This is a preview of what's to come for our modeling site. It's going to be unbelievable. So, at any rate, again, we'll end it with the idea of with the snowfall forecast here, our official product. I'll take a couple of questions and I'm going to wrap up.
Yep. Matt by Matt Griffin. We have, by the way, guys, I know, especially for those of you that are new, obviously make the joke, social media cowboys and whatnot, but we've got, 19, 20 plus people in here in the office all the time. How many meteorologists? A dozen on staff here. Yeah. And so, it's not just me and Michael. We've got a dedicated team that is forecasted on Clarity all the time for you all to keep you updated and to keep you safe.
Yep.
So.
And they all have cowboy hats too. I don't know if they wear
yeah,
them, but
yeah. There's, somebody asked why I wore the red one. Well, it's because I always have to cheer on my Hoosiers.
Cheer for IU.
They did have a good win last night in basketball. They've won 5 games in a row, believe it or not.
Yep.
And I think they're doing better. They're figuring some stuff out, maybe.
People are asking about the long range.
Cold, snowy.
Cold and snowy for the next 2 weeks. I mean, yeah, there's a big storm somewhere around the 18th to the 20th. You have to be cowboy certified to say that, though. You can't say that if you're not cowboy certified. Just telling you.
Somebody asked if it was 6 to 9 inches in Columbus, Indiana. No, that's 4 to 6 inches.
Yeah, no. That's
4 to 6.
That's the first color. No 6-inch plus snow in the forecast.
No pink, no red, no yellow.
No pink, no red, no yellow.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Kirk's in Florida. Kirk is here, Kirk is there, Kirk is everywhere. I just made that up. I cooked that up myself. No, Kirk's been in Clearwater presenting to Water Street.
Yeah, I
Water
think so.
Street Commodities down there. Does a great job. They're big clients of ours. We love them. He'll be back.
Yeah, he's missed all the fun stuff.
He has.
If
he's out in Clearwater Beach, Florida. I don't think he's really.
No, he's not. I'm just saying, if he comes back and all the snow goes away, then it's Kirk's fault.
We're gonna have to kick him out.
Yeah, just remember that.
Yeah. Oh no, what is this? Someone just said the Hoosiers will still get wrecked by the Boilers.
Is it Travis Garrity?
No, it's Kyle Bryant.
We'll see. I don't know. Penn State got wrecked, or Purdue got wrecked by Penn State, and IU beat them on the road.
Penn State
So
on the road on their special game.
that might not be the case. That might not be the case. I'm certainly not going to trash talk when it comes to IU basketball at the moment till I've seen some more evidence. But
what do the black dots on the map mean? Some people are asking.
so the black dots, guys, that's just where there could be some localized totals of 5 inches in the 2 to 4 inch range.
Yep.
So, and I believe the white area that you see, Evansville to Bowling Green to Clarksville to Nashville, is locally 6 inches plus.
You know what I love about BAM weather?
What do you love? That we're original?
That we come up with our own forecasts, we put out our own maps, we do our own things, and then we wait for other people to come along and copy us, and then after they do that, they find what we did wrong and they post about how sucky we are.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Isn't it funny? It's an interesting business plan. I don't think it works very well, but people do it.
By the way, all of these, not only are these maps custom drawn, but the maps themselves are made in-house. The backgrounds in the cities that you see
Yeah.
are not
mean-
from anyone else.
You mean we don't copy those either, or is that what you're saying? or-
I specifically made them in-house so people could not copy them.
Correct. Yeah, that's an interesting. I want to show you a model here, Brett. This is interesting. This is
This-
interesting. I know I keep saying we're going to hop off here, but what else is there to do? Look at this. This is one of the newest model runs. This is the Icon model. Look at
It's
that
aggressive.
suggestion there.
Is it a GFS? Is the GFS coming in?
It's coming right now. This is the Icon model, almost 5 inches in Indy, 5 inches in Bloomington, and it's got a little bit of a 6-inch area. I'm not saying I'm a buyer. Just saying. That's what the model's got. Don't shoot the messenger. I know, someone's going to post about it. There's Michael again doing his thing. Here's GFS through hour 30. I'll stay with you while the GFS comes in if you guys want to hang out. I'll take some questions. I don't care.
Yeah, we still got 4,600 people watching.
Oh, this is, yeah. Did you see the question about traveling to the airport in the morning? Ashley asked, Ashley Weiss.
I did not. What time?
Yeah, what time, Ashley? if you posted it in here, I'll try to help you.
Snow comes in around, what, 10-ish?
Yeah.
So the earlier, the better.
Yep.
I don't know if this is a heavy enough snow to, cancel flights. I don't know. I don't know for sure how they determine that at the airport. But I would say the further into the afternoon you go,
Yep.
the more issues that you might have. For our friend Dusty, who I remember has a flight at 4. tomorrow.
9:30 a.m. It's not.
They're
hadn't-
probably fine.
You might be okay. It hadn't started snowing yet, but yeah. This guy Brett says, make sure to show Brett how to bend the bill of his baseball hats. You like straight bill or? no?
I like more straight bill.
Brett's a
yeah,
straight bill kind of guy.
I do. And this one isn't really straight bill. It was curved. So I'm sorry.
This is a
You know.
great question. Where do you see BAM in 3 to 5 years? Well, I will tell you right now, the 3 to 5 year vision that we have here is pretty incredible. We have actually, we are purchasing ground and we're already in the process. We're building our own huge building, our building, we're designing it. It's going to house around 100 employees for BAM Weather. And we're taking over. I mean, we have big plans. We're growing rapidly. We grow 15 to 30% every year, and in 3 to 5 years, BAM is going to be just in every. Our goal is that any business or organization making decisions, you'll be using BAM. That's our goal. So the platform Clarity is going to continue to thrive and come up with new stuff all the time. I mean, there's just no stopping. But our 5-year vision for growth and revenue would shock a lot of you. I'm not going to share it, but the growth idea is alive and well, and we focus on it every day. So, what a fun question! What a fun question! I appreciate that. GFS now in through hour 42. We'll share it with you. There's the GFS hour 45. It's on a little bit of the lighter side.
Yeah, this run isn't super.
And it's been that way. The GFS has been a little lighter with this event, and that's kind of why we have that range there of 3 to 5 inches or so being possible out of the event. Some of the higher res data again just a little bit heavier. So nonetheless, always fun to watch models come in on the fly. There's all kinds of different weather models you can look at, as you can see here. That gives you the
Did we look at the RDPS? That's new run.
no
It looks like it's in.
no. There's the Canadian
It's with these colder events sometimes does
does a
pretty
decent
well.
job. Yep. There's the snowfall forecast from the old Canadian model.
Yeah, 3 to
3 to 4 incher.
3 to 4 inches. 4 inches. Yeah.
Got a
Kind
little
of
bit
a
of a
weird
gap,
gap.
down there. I'm not
Yeah.
sure I totally agree with that, but
It's kind of an odd.
but yeah. So this has been fun. All right, there's our forecast.
Yeah.
Hey, this is funny. This is cool. Arate has been good for you guys. Yeah, Arate Syndicate for a long time. The coaching program with Andy Frisella and Ed Milet. Pretty cool program. So, Kyle, if you're in the Arete, hello, my friend. Cool. This has been fun. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, click, share, whatever. Law enforcement, we're offering you a free 2-week trial.
It's pinned in the comments.
Pinned in the comments. Reach out to us. We appreciate your service, the dedication you have to keeping everybody safe. Appreciate all of you for tuning in. We might be back this afternoon.
At the very least, probably what time is the game?
At 7:30.
7:30. So
Yeah.
halftime will be 9.
9-ish. Yeah.
9. Okay.
We'll have evening models in, and 9:30. It won't be a long one. It'll be a quick one, but we'll be sure to come through.
Well, it has to be 20 minutes or less to fit into halftime of the
Yeah.
game.
It does.
So.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.
See you. Bye.